juice. Everything she says is truth. If you don't know now, you know. All you ever gotta say is heard that, heard that, heard that, heard that, heard that. Look, all you ever gotta say.
What's up, Heard That Nation? Listening in the United States and around the world, you are now listening to the Heard That with Marisa Tigney podcast. If you're watching right now on YouTube, hit that subscribe button so you stay in the know of every single new episode that drops on this channel. It is Women's History Month, and I want to spotlight some amazing women that are making a difference in the community and beyond. And one of them is a guest with me today. She is a dancer with this incredible, amazing group of women, the Mom Crew, MOM, Mind Over Matter. She's an amazing mother herself, social media creative content for Mom Crew. Everybody should get excited. All of Texas need to stand up for Felicia Fifi Scott. Welcome to the Heard That podcast.
Thank you so much for having me, Marissa. I'm so grateful that you have me here to tell my story and
First
our
of all,
story.
I need to give a shout out to your makeup because your makeup is fire right now. Those are watching on YouTube. I mean, come on, hit the angles, hit the angles, hit the angles, pose. Just absolutely stunning, looking absolutely gorgeous. I met Fifi at Minnie's Food Pantry in Plano, Texas. And I got to tell you, the crew, Mom Crew, and she'll tell you a little bit about their journey and their story. And they're more than just a dance crew. They are women that are on a mission to encourage moms to get out there and to live their life to the fullest, but they also care about their community. They are women that do give back. But a little bit about you, Felicia. I want to know, how in the world did you get started in dance and then connected to Mom Crew? How you got involved with them?
Funny story. I got started late, so I am a late bloomer. Anybody on the team will tell you I have no prior dance background. That's no elementary, no middle school, no college.
Wow,
Nothing.
I wouldn't have known that from all the videos you post on your socials.
Nothing.
You dance very well.
It was just a secret inside my heart that I really love dance, but I felt like it was too late for me. In real life, I was very overweight. Even when I got married, I didn't wear makeup. So, self-esteem thing. I ran track. I was super small. College and all those things. I studied abroad. I became bilingual. So I speak Spanish, certified, all the good things. But then personally, myself, my physical health, I just, definitely the way I was raised, I'm coming from the South, I just didn't know how to eat right and be healthy. So I went on a trip to Jamaica. And when I came back, I looked at those pictures and I said, I could really afford to lose some pounds, and I wanted to take a class. So I called around to a couple of studios and I walked in at 37, 38 years old and took a class, just a class. I wanted my friends to come with me, my teacher friends, but no one called. And so I went by myself and fell in love, got the bug. And I was trying to figure out, how can these people remember these movements, right? Because they were so good. I was terrible, okay? Very terrible. I was about a size 14, 16, very overweight, but excited. I hid in the corner a little bit when they go to groups, in class, dance class. Usually at the end, they go to groups. I kind of hid, but I kept coming. And after a while, I was taking 2 classes a week, a beginner and an intermediate. And then I was taking 10 classes a month. And I started dropping the weight, but it was just fun, something I wanted to do. And I got on stage for the very first time as a recital. And once I performed, I got the bug. Now, I saw on Facebook Miss Camille on just talking, looking beautiful, talking about whatever she was talking about. And I was like, And so I went and kind of, how you do, you look further. And there was this Mom Crew. I had just missed auditions, but I don't think I was ready anyway. So I kind of kept Mom Crew and the side peripherals, but I just kept dancing out of studio. And then the next year, I went to audition and made the team.
That's fantastic. That is awesome. So you get on the team. with your audition. Again, you had no dance background whatsoever. So
Dance on
what
stage
made
one
you
time.
one time? So you joined Mom Crew. So what has that journey for you been like since joining Mom Crew? Part one of the question, and part two, other moms seeing you ladies out there just enjoying and loving like dance, music, and everything else. And again, these ladies that are watching you all on social media, they're thinking y'all are professional dancers and don't have any training, and then encouraging them to come out there. You like music, you like to dance, you want that opportunity, come out and audition.
I think well, once I joined the team, it was little bit overwhelming for a rookie as myself. All these beautiful ladies, oh my God, their makeup on point. I even when I got married, I did not wear a lot of makeup. So Camille would have these speeches. Okay, we're about to do this, and I want you to wear these lashes, and I want them to basically look like they're about to fly off your face, big. And I was just like, what? and and nails must be silver, and pony slick back, no flyaways. And I was just like, what? And I jumped in there, and I think she saw something more so in me than I saw in myself, because I remember the first rehearsal, I kind of went home and I just left. I did volunteer for a couple things because I was excited. But I think I was getting on her nerves, because she was just like, you can't do everything. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. And you're gonna do this. I said, okay. And then I left. But this world of dance, the first one, when you see the bellies and the leather suits, I just didn't think I could do it, because I'm a rookie and she has these beautiful, talented veteran girls. So I didn't really raise my hand for that. I didn't think she needed me or anything, but she reached out to me and asked me to come to some rehearsals. And I'm really grateful for that, because I just, coming into Mom Crew, I really had a lot of self-esteem issues. And I needed to be there to get inspired and to be brave and get on that stage and perform. So I kind of, through the years, developed that. But just know, all you need to join Mom Crew is to be brave. Really. Anything that you want to do, if you want to do it and you're not scared to do it, Camille, I think, has given us all an opportunity to do anything, like anything. But you do have to earn it. You do have to work. So if you're talented enough, I had to study videos, and anyone will tell you I had extra practices. I would study at home, and then I would come out there and, I'll get a spot. And I mean a spot, because it was a lot of us at first. Right. My group, it was like 71 women.
Oh, wow.
That made it. And we don't do that anymore, because think about how Camille, how can she know 71 women? It's hard, right? So maybe they had some things going on and maybe we didn't know about it. And they got, she didn't even say nothing. I lost my dad, or my puppy died, or whatever it is. And that wasn't what it was. It was a lot of people, and we didn't really have a lot of systems in place at the time. We were up and coming. We were growing.
Right.
So
that's what I want to. I want to ask you about that, because many of the videos that I have seen and Mom Crew has such a core following, and the dances that you've done and the competitions that you all have done, and we'll get into that in a moment. What is the system like? Do you all have like different teachers that teach y'all dance when you're doing competitions, when you're doing, because you all were involved in So You Think You Can Dance, and then, doing shows for the Dallas Mavericks. And then the big one that you and I talked about before we got on air was about, going on the mixtape tour with New Kids on the Block. So do you all have people that are designated coordinators that come up with the dance routines, what y'all are going to do? How does that work?
Well, really, it's Camille. She
Okay.
is our director. She is
Shout out
our
to Camille.
person. She is very intricate. She has these little elves in her brain. She'll be doing this and she'll be like elves, and she'll be whatever, she's
Uh-huh.
thinking up. And we're just her, basically, we're her tool, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she has the vision, and we are just the people that, follow through with the vision, if that makes sense. And whatever body she have, she can make the vision come alive.
Okay.
Now, through the years, she is more open to other ideas and us contributing to the choreography. But most of the time it's her. But she may have a co-captain or another person within the team that may add on to the choreography. So we have evolved through the years. However, usually she says, this is the choreo. We make videos with and without the music. And then we post them in a private group with the team, and we study them. And we have rehearsals, because what happened with the New Kids on the Block? What happened with World of Dance? We're minding our own business, doing classes, training, but now we have an event in 2 weeks and we got to deliver. And so we're rehearsing till midnight, 1, 2 o'clock at night,
Right.
Sunday night, going different places and rehearsing. And she's coming up with the choreography and the formations, and it's hectic. We don't do that anymore. Now we're always rehearsing specific choreography. And when someone calls, we'll say, okay, we're going to do this, this, this. And maybe we just work on formations and transitions, and that's it.
Right.
That's what we have done through the years, because the first World of Dance, we learned it in a small amount of time. And I was a rookie.
Oh,
shaking,
wow.
shaking, trying to learn choreography on the fly. Now we do take classes. Some classes you learn your choreography in the class. You don't know it at the time.
Oh, wow.
You
That's what I was
just,
going to ask too, to keep yourself fresh, because their dance is so evolving, and there's so many new dances, trendy dances that come out, and you all incorporate that in your routines and everything. I was going to ask how you all stay on top of those, and not allow so much of the dance that you have get stale.
no, she can always add, take away, and change. And we are professional dancers now. We have set amount of classes we must take a month. I think it's my fault. I'm sorry, ladies. Well, we got to do 4. I take way past that.
Yeah.
But we have to do minimum 4, 3 of them moms with moves, and 1 technique class. Technique, because guess what? We've evolved. We're not just a hip hop team anymore. We are 2-time national champions with hip hop and contemporary. We did a contemporary piece, and a mom crew member at that time helped us with that choreography. And we learned from that person. And Camille maybe added a little bit to that. Maybe not, I don't remember. But we collaborated and went out there and did a contemporary piece. And listen, I'm not contemporary, but I did contemporary for that. Right. Because, there's a spot for everyone. Even when I was like, well, I'll just do hip hop. But when we went to nationals, they came up to me and said, hey, we need you now. You need to do contemporary for nationals. And they worked with me, and I trained, and we did it. We even did stunts.
Wow. Wow, that's pretty cool. When I watch the videos and everything, the big thing is 2 big things that stand out to me is, 1, you all absolutely put your all into what you're doing, the dance that you're doing, your rehearsals, and it pays off beautifully. And 2, you all are moms. That's the beautiful thing of all of this. Like, I'm not a mom. I'm a whole entire auntie, and proud to be an auntie, but moms is a whole different level. Like, you all, you got kids, or, families and everything. And then many moms believe that all they got, they're there to raise the kids, and then, watch them grow up. And then all of a sudden 18 years flies by, and then they're out the house, gone. And then that mom is like, okay, I'm an empty nester. What do I do now? Now I have time for me. And I love that you all, while you are raising your kids, many of you all there in the group, you all have this time to go and connect with one another through the beauty of music and through dance. How is that through all of that? How have you connected with many of the moms that you've met now that you've been with the mom crew for a while? How has your connections been with the ones that have been there and are just getting started, like the rookies, as you call them, coming in?
Well, I'm glad you asked that. First of all, literally, I'm tearing up because I love each and every one of them, like all of them. We all have our own special connections. Now, mom crew is what you make it, right?
Right.
Some come and they're in their shell. And those are the ones I reach out to and let them know that we're here for them and we can, relate. I mean, we are connected 24 hours a day. I must let you know. We have this chat. I remember I left. I left the chat because it was too overwhelming. I was a rookie and I didn't know any better and I left. And the captain called me and said, Felicia, are you okay? And I was like, yeah, I'm fine. She said, I saw you left the chat. And I was like, yeah, I just needed a break. But I didn't know. But really, if you leave, it's like you're quitting.
They're not playing. They kept an eye on that. They saw you exit. They're like, hold up, let's check on her girl.
Wait a minute, go check on Fee. Did she quit? Did she just quit? I didn't quit, y'all. I didn't quit. I was a rookie and I didn't know any better. I exited stage left because I thought that my phone was going ding, 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 ding. And they talk about everything. Mom crew after dark, mom crew crazy jokes. Moms go in there and say, hey, my baby is teething and I don't know how to break the fever. And then they'll all, like mama bears, come in there and say, hey, try this. Have you tried this? Have you tried this? And we're always connected in that way. And then, of course, you're going to have your closer ones I have one, I talk to her every day, every day. And she might just be at Walmart and you just might hear boom, boom, boom. She's just paying for groceries. She don't even want nothing. We just holding the phone, but I'm her safety blanket. It's what it is. And or you have the one you call and you're like, I need a vet. Go girl. Yeah. Okay, so this happens. All right, you feel better? Yes. All right. It's gonna be okay. All right.
Like y'all have a sisterhood. I like that.
Very close sisterhood. It's not fake. It's real. It's very real. It's just
it's a beautiful thing. I've witnessed that. Like you can't put a group of women together and fake the funk like you all like each other. Like you all genuinely, it's more than like y'all love each other. And I've seen that again, as I said just a few moments ago. I saw you all come several times at Minnie's Food Pantry, and people that have listened to the show know that's my other amazing thing that I do is at Minnie's Food Pantry. And Felicia and the mom crew have volunteered out there. And when I tell you that they rock it with me, and the music, when the music hit, they know exactly what to do while they're making an impact in the community. They have a good time. They dance, they sing. I mean, I love what you all do. I love the energy that you bring.
It's real life. We are an extension, like I said, of Miss Camille. And one of the things we want to inspire women. You don't have to be dance if that's not what you want. We just want to inspire you to let you know that you can still do it. However, we also want to give back to the community. Why? Because we're mothers. That's what we do. We're nurturers, right? So if there is a hungry child out there, Camille is out there trying to, okay, we need to make bags. She'll just come and be like, I don't know. She'll just come in there and be like, there's homeless people over here and we just need to make some bags for them because it's cold and whatever. And then we'll be like, fine, okay. And we'll start doing things. But now we've made partnerships with certain people and now we have regular things that we do.
What is the things that y'all do?
Last night, I went to Ronald McDonald House. We have a partnership with Ronald McDonald House. We go every, I think, second Monday of the month. We go once a month. And there are special needs children that live there here in Dallas that are waiting on a procedure. We met a little girl last night from Belize. She has something with her ears and she has to do monthly procedures or something like that. We were talking to the mom, and we come and give them dance therapy. And so the kids know when we're there, they start meeting us at the front counter. We bring the radio, we bring scarves and hula hoops, whatever we have. And we just have fun dances with them and just try to get their mind off of whatever it is that they have to go through, the pain, whatever. We stayed inside because the mom was like, well, he has an infection and he can't be outside. I was like, oh, no worries. We went to a playroom and he was requesting the gummy bear song and all that. And we had a good time. I just hate when it's time to leave because sometimes they get sad. And the last time I was there, the lips is out. And I'm like,
the connection,
not the lip, not the lip. I can't handle it. And we just let them know we'll be back, and just take their mind off of whatever it is that's negative. And we do have, Minnie's Food Pantry, which we love. It's like near and dear to our heart. We love to come because we know we're fighting hunger with you. And then we also have Rays of Light. Rays of Light is basically special needs children who the parents, you know how it is. You have a special needs child. Your child is not a normal child, but you might want to have a night out, right? You might want to go to dinner and have a date with your spouse, but you don't trust anyone with your child. So this is where they bring their children on a Friday to have a night out, and they can leave their children there and know they're safe. That's People beautiful. Bring animals. We're the dance entertainment. We come up with dances and have fun things for them. But there's other volunteers that come too to take care of the children for so many hours while the parents go out. And that's something new we started this year. And it is, we went to a appreciation dinner, and, we got an appreciation award. And we want to keep it going. We're trying to build relationships around the community and let them know that we are more than just dance. We do it, but we really do enjoy giving back. It's just a good feeling in your heart.
I love that you all basically, like I said at the top of the show, MOM, mind over matter. And you are definitely more than just dancers. Like, you all are dancers that, out there doing the work. You're out there in the community, dancers with a purpose, at giving back. And that's such a beautiful example that, your core followers and, your followers separate from the page are seeing all the time on a daily basis, and the content that you post up, which is amazing content that you do for the Mom Crew. Felicia always has a camera, and it's so cool what she turns the little clips and the footage into, and it's something that's impactful and joyful. And you and I had talked about 5 amazing men that you all had the honor and privilege of being their dancers, which is New Kids on the Block, their mixtape tour. How did that come to being, and how was that whole experience for you ladies?
Okay, so just so you know, we're at a 2-year anniversary at iDance Performing Arts Studio. That is Mom Crew's home studio, and it's ours. We
Shout
go
out to
there.
iDance.
Yes, but before that, we were at a different studio, and Camille was teaching a class, which was Afro. I love Afro. And I told you, since I was a late bloomer, I took lots of classes. So it was a Wednesday night class, and I remember Tony was there too. And when class is done, she out. Okay, she out. She in the car. She gone. Well, me and a couple of the other girls, it was our second or first. It was our second World of Dance appearance. Okay, for Dallas. Nothing has happened yet. We're just practicing real hardcore. Okay, there's no rooms in the studio, so we're gonna practice outside and use the windows as a mirror to practice. We see Camille on the phone, and she's like, don't go anywhere. And we're like, okay, well, we were going to practice anyway, but all the rooms are full. So we were going to go outside because I mean, we really were hardcore practicing for World of Dance. And this is 2019. So,
Right.
I mean, we danced for over 6 minutes on that set. So it was hard. So we're practicing. She comes, she says, I just got off the phone with the New Kids on the Block agent. I guess they wanted some Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders, but they weren't available. I let him know we are not cheerleaders, but we are dancers. We're moms, do-do-do. And he said, well, I'm going to send you the song and you come up with some choreography to it and send it back to us. And if Donnie Wahlberg says it's okay, yeah. Now it's Wednesday. The concert is on Friday.
What?
World Dance is a week away. Like World Dance is next week. Our brain is full of other choreography.
Yeah.
We stayed at the studio. Everybody else is gone. Camille has us get on the phone, start calling up other dancers. I called Tony like, yo, you better come back up here. Don't you? She said, okay, I'm gonna be back. I called Mandy. Mandy comes. She said, oh my God, this is so cool. Thanks for calling me. I was like, yo. I remember she was like,
New Kids on the Block. Say less, sis. I'll be throwing my shoe on, grabbing my bag.
Yeah. Some people still salty. They missed it, but it was late at night. And we called and she only could take 20 dancers. So whoever answered the phone turned around, I think Miss Raina came from Rockwall. Somebody came from, like, we have dancers all over, like almost in Oklahoma, Denton, for the team. So they came back and we learned choreography in the middle of the night. And then we made a video and we sent it. And before I got home, I was on my way home. She said, Donnie Wahlberg said, yes. And we were like,
screaming. I would have pulled over and did a dance around my car. That's exciting.
I almost did. But then we had to rehearse on top of, she didn't listen. Camille cracks the whip. I still had to do my World of Dance rehearsals. No slack. And then, okay, if you're doing a concert, stay. And then everybody else will get to go home. And I was like, I have pictures of just like, we're still here. But we practiced. And a Friday, I took off of work. We rehearsed during the day at the studio. And then we went to a sold out concert. It was not a dry seat. And we killed that choreography. We didn't mess up. We killed it.
What was the song?
And it was Boys in the Band.
Oh, nice.
Boys in the Band. And we got to meet New Kids on the Block before we went out. We got to meet them all. And Donnie Wahlberg and all the crew, they were so kind, so nice. We have the selfie of us up in the studio. One of the coolest things was when we rehearsed, before the concert started, we had to run. There's a middle aisle of seats, and then there's an aisle here and an aisle here. We had 2 lines of girls, so probably 10 and 10. We had to sprint down the aisle, run, go up the steps, and hit and be on the stage before the beat dropped, so that we could start dancing immediately.
Oh, wow. So y'all you didn't go on stage. You literally had to run on stage, get in formation and.
Correct.
Wow.
So we practiced, but there's no one there. And then when it was time to actually do it, there was these security people. They were moving people. They had drinks. They were like, move. People were like, oh. And it was like, run for your life, like track. And we ran.
That had to be intense. Because now you got people and screaming fans and
it was screaming fans. Happening. They had the New Kids on the Block weren't even on the stage. They were on these cubes, and there were these big beach balls going around. It was like a huge party. And we ran up on stage and got in formation and hit it. And we're on jumbotrons, just dancing, having a good time. And then the new kids on the block, they started trickling onto the stage, singing in front of us. And then once they were done with the song, we stayed on for longer because he had us freestyle till a couple of more songs. We were on stage for a very long time. It was awesome. They were so kind. He introduced us to the whole crowd. He said our name right, which it's an ongoing joke, Miss Marissa, that they mess our name up. They call us the Moms Crew.
No,
they put the S. I don't know why. I know they see a lot of moms, and they just want to say it, but it's just Mom Crew. It's just two words, mom and a crew. But he said our name right. He introduced us. He said he really loved that we were moms and that we get down. He was he was super cool. One of the best nights ever. I know Camille teared up. I know we cried in the back. Yeah. They gave us seats. I think Salt and Pepper was there. Naughty by Nature was there. It was so cool. It was awesome.
And so now, you know, and that's the big thing is when you get someone's name right and you know who you represent and everything else. And so what I wanted to ask you was, you know, you guys, you ladies had your name introduced out there. Everybody saw your face. They see what you're doing, you know, a few years later from that night, from that amazing, magical night, and so many things that you have done since. What are some of the feedback or, you know, emails that you get or calls that you get from moms that do follow you all, that see what you're doing, that see your journey? What is some amazing feedback that you all have received?
Well, usually they always say, I wish you were in Houston, or I wish you were in Atlanta, or I wish you were in, we get a lot of those, or they're just like, oh my God, you inspired me. I was having such a bad day. I answer a lot of different scenarios, but a lot of things, they're just like, you know, you guys are really doing your thing and you're inspiring me to get up and do a little something, or I'm just going to come visit. And then sometimes they do, and then sometimes they don't. I know it's a little intimidating of what we do, but at the end of the day, we rehearse, guys. We're a hot mess behind closed doors. You know, you know, Mandy, she's up there in age. And as a rookie, I saw her trying to do and I'm not saying it right, the term, but the shablam, the little, you know, you spin and then you lay out on the ground. I was a rookie and I was looking at her and I was so mad because I didn't want to do it. I was like, no. But Mandy inspired me. She inspired me to try it because she was brave enough to do it. So it's like, the energy from everyone of what they can do. And they're so supportive to show you if you want to, if you just, you know, and girl, I hit that shablam, you know, when it came time. Okay. Because, you know, man, and then that was the World of Dance, the first one, that when we showcased and we had the leather suits, we had to do the shablam at the end. Oh yeah, I hit my shablam, no problem. And then we went to So You Think You Could Dance. And I had to do it again.
Oh, and how was that? How was that like? So You Think You Can Dance? For me, a big syndicated show featuring Mom Crew. What was that journey like?
Well, first of all, it was just a lot of doors open. Probably God made those little doors open. We were approached by one of our legacy members who's not really with the team. She's just like a legacy member and she pops in whenever she wants. That's her. That's her thing. And she said, hey, that's great. You want us to come on So You Think You Can Dance? That's all good. But we're really seasoned. Like that's for young people. And, you know, we don't really fit the criteria. So I don't know. They started talking more with her and they got so intrigued with the team and who we are. They just were trying to figure out a way, a little loophole, just a little crack so we could come on the show. And they figured that out. And shout out to Miss Amanda Butler. She was our little segue into the show. She had just had a baby and she just barely met the criteria as far as age to get us in there. and we were her backup dancers, and we made it on the show. And I want you to know, we auditioned, and Camille did not listen. Camille said, I need you. There's an audition on Tuesday. It's really important. Who can come? She didn't tell us nothing about what it was. I just showed up in a leather suit with some sweatpants, some red glitter lips at 6 something in the morning at the Duncanville. Shout out to Duncanville, because I'm a graduate of Duncanville High School.
Shout out to Duncanville High School.
What is it? Bob Knight's. Bob Knight's. Well, I forget how you call it. House something. I can't remember the name of it, but it was Bob Knight's Stadium or whatever you call it. But we were over there in Duncanville. We get there, we find out it's a So You Think You Could Dance audition. We're walking around in these sweatsuits. Our leather suits are under with these slick ponytails and glitter lips. And all these kids are literally looking at us like we're crazy. And I want you to know, we had children with us because, we're moms.
Right.
Camille had her baby, and I swear I think they were about to have a heart attack. They were like, whoa, there's children. And I remember laughing. I'm like, I know you can't see it, but there's like an invisible chain. They know who they belong to. They'll be okay. We'll be okay. But they were slowly having a slow panic attack about the children, because they were there. They were there. And we danced. The kids were like, whoa, they inspired me to want to keep dancing. I thought they were going to say, sit down, old ladies.
Yeah.
But they didn't do that. They were so like, yes. And we got to go to ticket.
That's so good. That's what I love that part that you just talked about right there, because this month being Women's History Month, and I wholeheartedly believe you women of Mom Crew are history makers in your own right. Amazing moms. You have amazing families, and you out here dancing, and then showing that dance doesn't have an age limit, that you all are out there doing the dang thing. And where we have all this technology, the TikToks, the Instagrams, and all of that these kids are, putting their phone down and doing a TikTok real quick and everything. And then you have you all that show up at, auditions for So You Think You Can Dance, and you get on there and you just crush it. Y'all just kill it. Y'all just own the stage. And these young kids are looking at y'all like, oh, okay. Because I know it has to happen to you all the time. Wherever y'all go, they see these middle-aged moms coming in, and they're like, oh my God, what are they going to do? And then y'all get on the stage and just boom. I like that you try to shut the narrative of that whole thing, that process. You all try to kick that narrative down from so many people that take a look at you, a snapshot of y'all before you even drop a step on the stage.
We get that a lot, actually, all the time. The first World of Dance we did, where we showcased, there was someone in the crowd heckling us, like being mean, talking trash. And I remember that. And I forget what he said, but it wasn't nice anyway. But when we finished dancing that night, that was the main person up clapping. Main person clapping. And I remember Camille says that. I feel like it stays in my brain. She's like, we about to snatch some wigs, some edges, some everything today. They're gonna throw everything when we finish. Right. And she was so confident. And so and we really did. And I remember just living a dream. Like that was like, I remember not wanting to cut my band off. I just couldn't believe it. Pinch myself. I couldn't believe we did it. And then the people came to us and was like, why didn't you, compete? And we were looking at them like, well, we had to give you a video and you had to approve us to even do this. If we would have known. So that's how the second go round came about, and we started competing. Because honestly, we just thought they wouldn't accept us, maybe, we're just moms, but just know we were just good with showcasing the next year, but they really wanted us to compete. And so we came out as hard as we could.
Yeah.
And we snatched that third place. and we got a crowd favorite. And I remember going to eat with Miss Makisha and some other dancers, and we were eating and we were like, yeah, we did it. Woo, we're going to go back, get our kids and keep going back to whatever life. And I started reading all the rules and stuff. And I said, hey guys, I don't think we're done. And they were like, what do you mean? I said, well, they said you have to have so many points, which we got that. And then it says, if you get in the top 3, you got this. I think we're supposed to go to LA. We didn't even know we were supposed to go to LA when we finished that day.
Oh, wow.
We didn't know. And for me, I'm coming off my rookie season, I think into my second season or so. It's like my second time going to LA in like 6 months time. Think about, I'm coming from nothing, like no background. I just took a chance, and all these like miracles, baby miracles are happening all around me. I'm so grateful. You know what I mean?
Right.
So we had to fundraise. We had 30 of us, I think, to try to get to LA. Some didn't go, but most of us went. We had to rent some compound. And I want you to know, we danced our heart out. Like, we had to rehearse. You know how you get the car? We rehearsed on concrete because where we were going to rehearse, it was too far away because, LA is LA.
It's big.
It's big. And we didn't know how far it was. So we decided to stay where we were. And we turned on the lights from all the cars. And we were literally rehearsing outside in front of the car's light. At night. Yes.
That's dedication. That is dedication.
So it was a journey. And we placed 4th in USA, and we won crowd favorite for our country. Very proud of that. And then I think we just had missed it because we got 4th, so we didn't get to go. We danced the whole weekend. We just didn't dance that Sunday. And I was glad, but some were so mad. They were like, we were right there. And, and I honestly, I told them, I didn't know what else we had to prove anyway.
Right.
I mean, we're seasoned mothers. We have children. We got stuff to do. I want to go to the beach.
Right.
and I think we represented well. And I mean, we're not going to be able to do all the things we call them young kneecaps. That's another inside joke. We can't do what those young knees do. I mean, we try.
Yeah.
We do. And we have some that can get with them. We just, it's not all of us. Okay. We got knee braces and KT tape and all the things. But I think we represented well. I do. And they knew us when we came. They were like, Mom, and we were just like, they know us.
That's so good.
So just know, we appreciate the young knees, you young, dancers out there for accepting us and, making a little path for us to, dance to, because that's all we really want at the end of the day. We just want to let you know we get down too. We can, dance too. And I just work a little bit harder. I have to stretch a lot more. And, I might smell like church candy. That's my Tiger Balm. Don't worry about that.
Right.
But we coming, we want to dance.
And I love that dance unifies everybody from all walks of life, from all ages, all races. I absolutely love that. Last question for you. What's next for you? Because you have an amazing birthday coming up by the time this episode drops. You will celebrate your birthday. So what's next for you, Felicia, and for Mom Crew?
Well, we have a wonderful studio that we are growing, and that is a part of us now. We used to just go in, do some stuff and leave, but now it's a business. And we were called by World of Dance. We were chosen. I don't know why. I just really think they really love Mom Crew. and we really love them, and it's just a mutual thing, and they keep us around, and we love it that they keep us around. And they chose our studio, iDance, for the World of Dance audition series. We are the only studio within the state of Texas right now that is doing this. So if you want to come, you have to come to iDance. You can't say, I'm gonna go to somewhere else. It won't be there. You can go to another state, and whatever state that is, but the state of Texas, it's only our studio, and we're very proud of it, this partnership. And so the end of next month, it's like April the 23rd, we will have a very small, intimate audition series, and you are not competing against anyone but yourselves. If the judges think that you're good enough to compete in LA for the World of Dance Championships, they will give you a golden ticket.
That's so cool.
And we are preparing to audition ourselves. We'll just see. If it is, it is. If it isn't, it isn't. We also have, before it starts, we will have that same weekend a intensive master class hosted by World of Dance. We have several, I think it's like 6 instructors that are world-renowned dancers that are going to come teach some master classes to us. And we're encouraging all the crew dancers, individuals that just want to train and become better. We would love to see you there. We're going to be there because Camille, she preaches this all the time. You if you want to, be ready when they call us, you got to stay ready. So we train every week. We are always training, and we will be there to get some good nuggets of whatever cool moves we can take with us.
Nice.
And we will do auditions. We do auditions once a year. It's not time, but probably around July or August, we will start advertising. That'll be me, for Mom Crew. And any of you out there, any mothers in Texas, nearby DFW area that would like to audition, my advice to you is just do it. Just do it. But don't just walk in off the street and just do it. Like, I didn't do that. I took a couple of classes prior and get to know us. I'm always around, cutting up, having fun. I welcome you in with open arms. There's no judgment. That's the best part. No judgment. And just come take some Moms and Moves classes. Tuesdays at 7:30, Fridays at 6:30. They're more intermediate classes. If you're just a little rusty, but you think you can keep up, come. Even if you're not, come. I did it. I didn't even know what I was doing. I just went.
Nice. One word answer to wrap this all up. Finish this sentence with one word. Mom Crew Official has been for me.
Inspirational.
And you are inspiring so many through what you do and what you ladies do every single time. And it's not just the dance floor, but also the works that you all do in the community. And I'm so thrilled to see what you all have coming up next. Please drop the social media handles and how people can stay connected to this amazing group of women that you all are.
Mom Crew Official. That is our Instagram. And we have a link tree there where you can follow us on YouTube. You can see all the incredible performances we've ever done. You can get to know some of us. Even some of our Mom Crew retreats, what we do, personalities, all the things. Okay. Then you can also follow us on TikTok, Mom Crew DFW. We are there. I think we're like 42,000 followers. I'm trying to get us up, but we get busy and we kind of keep secretive of what we work on until it's done. We just dropped a Tulip Rock video. You'll see me in there and some of our dancers. We are also branching out. We do Bollywood now. We do rock, We do contemporary ballet. Come to our home studio, I Dance. If you want to tap, we have an adult tap class for you. You can go to our studio, I Dance, IDANZ, and you can look us up and come take a class. Your first class is free. And I am Felicia Scott, FELICIA SCOTT 1500. Follow me on Instagram. All my links are on my link tree. Let's be friends.
I love it. Fifi Scott in the building. It was awesome talking to you. I'm excited for what is coming for you and for these amazing moms that you have the honor of bonding and having a sisterhood with. I absolutely love it. And I love the story. And I cannot wait to see you all again real soon. And thank you so much for coming on the Heard That podcast.
I appreciate you for having me, and thank you.
Absolutely.
See you soon.
Yes. And for everybody who's watching, thank you so much for watching and for listening. And as I always end the show, take care, stay safe. We out of here.